depending on their most recent net worth and financial performance. The list of the world's richest people can change from year to year. Before we start our countdown, make sure to subscribe to our channel now. Number 10. Steve Ballmer, $90.5 billion. Steve Ballmer, owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, is the 10th richest person in the world with a net worth of $90.5 billion. After working for Microsoft since 1980, Steve Ballmer succeeded Bill Gates as its CEO in 2000. Ballmer left Stanford University's MBA program after being hired by Bill Gates at Microsoft in 1980. In the end, he was elected president in 1998, and on January 13, 2000, he succeeded Gates as CEO. Ballmer stepped down as CEO of Microsoft on February 4, 2014, and Satya Nadella took over in his place. Ballmer remained on the board of directors until August 19, 2014, when he resigned to get ready to teach a new course. His stint as Microsoft CEO and legacy have been met with mixed reviews. The business tripled revenues and doubled profits, but it also lost market share and missed out on 21st century technology trends like the rise of smartphones like the iPhone and Android. Ballmer and his wife Connie gave $50 million to the University of Oregon. It was revealed on November 12, 2014. Number 9. Larry Page, $92.7 billion. With an estimated net worth of $81.4 billion, co-founder of Google Larry Page is the 9th richest person in the world. Along with flying car, startup businesses Kitty Hawk and Opener, he has also invested in Planetary Resources, the renowned space exploration corporation. From 1997 to August 2001, when Page resigned in favor of Eric Schmidt, he served as Google's CEO. From April 2011 to July 2015, he served as Alphabet Incorporated CEO, which was established to make significant advancements as Google's parent company, a position he retained until December 4, 2019. He continues to be a controlling stakeholder, employee, and member of the Alphabet board. Page amassed a substantial amount of riches thanks to the creation of Google. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Page's estimated net worth as of November 2022 was $84 billion, ranking him as the 9th richest person in the world. Additionally, he is funded in the flying automobile businesses Opener and Kitty Hawk. Number 8. Mokash Ambani, $94.8 billion. Petrochemicals, oil and gas, retail, and telecom are among the industries in which Reliance Industries founder and chairman has interests. Reliance's debut of 4G phone services in the Indian telecom sector in 2016 sparked a price war that destroyed other networks' business models and created significant whirlwinds. Mokash Dhirubhai Ambani was born on April 19, 1957, to Gujarati Hindu parents Dhirubhai Ambani and Kokilaban Ambani in the British Crown territory of Aden, modern-day Yemen. He has two sisters, Nina Badrashiam Kothari and Deepti Dadaraj Sulga Onkar, as well as a younger brother named Anil Ambani. Ambani only spent a short time in Yemen as a result of his father's 1958 decision to return to India and launch a textile and spice trade company. The latter's initial name was Vimal, which was afterwards altered to only Vimal. Up until the 1970s, his family resided in a humble two-bedroom apartment in Bhuleshwar, Mumbai. When the family relocated to India, their financial situation significantly improved, but Ambani continued to live in a communal culture, commuted using public transit, and was never given an allowance. Later, Dhirubhai bought a 14-floor apartment building in Colaba called Sea Wind, where Ambani and his brother previously resided with their families on various floors. Number 7. Larry Ellison, $97 billion. Oracle, the software company he co-founded in 1977, is where Larry Ellison makes the majority of his $97 billion in net worth. He left his position as the company's CEO in 2014, and since then he has served as the board chairman and top technical advisor. In addition, Ellison joined the Tesla board in December 2018 after purchasing 3 million shares earlier in the year. He virtually owns the entire Hawaiian island of Lanai. Jewish woman who was not married gave birth to Larry Ellison in New York City. Italian, American United States Army Air Corps pilot was his biological father. Ellison's mother gave him to her aunt and uncle for adoption at the age of 9 months after he developed pneumonia. The next time he saw his biological mother was when he was 48 years old. Ellison relocated to Chicago's South Shore, which at the time was a middle-class area. In contrast to his austere, unhelpful, and frequently aloof adoptive father, who had chosen the name Ellison in honor of his port of entry into the United States, Ellis Island. He remembers his adoptive mother as being warm and affectionate. Government worker Lewis Ellison amassed a modest fortune in Chicago real estate before losing it all during the Great Depression. Ellison was reared in a Reformed Jewish environment by adoptive parents who routinely went to synagogue, but he didn't convert to Christianity. Ellison declined to celebrate his bar mitzvah when he was 13 years old. Number 6. Warren Buffett, $110 billion. Warren Buffett, also referred to as the Oracle of Omaha, is regarded as one of the greatest investors of all time. He is in charge of Berkshire Hathaway, which owns more than 60 businesses, including the well-known Geico Insurance Company, Duracell, and Dairy Queen restaurant. He has a $110 billion net worth. He purchased his first stock when he was 11 years old. He is the son of a U.S. lawmaker. Buffett was conceived in Nebraska's Omaha. He became interested in business and investment when he was young, eventually enrolling at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School in 1947 before moving to the University of Nebraska at the age of 19 and earning his degree there. He later earned his MBA from Columbia Business School, where he developed his investment strategy around the Benjamin Graham-initiated idea of value investing. He enrolled at the New York Institute of Finance to concentrate his economics training, and soon after, he started working with Graham in a number of commercial ventures. In 1956, he founded Buffett Partnership, Ltd. His company then purchased the Berkshire Hathaway Textile Manufacturing Company, using its name to form a diversified holding company. Charlie Munger became Buffett's vice chairman in 1978. Since 1970, Buffett has been as chairman and the company's largest shareholder. The Oracle or Sage of Omaha has been referred to as him by the international press. Despite his enormous wealth, he is renowned for his personal austerity and dedication to value investment. Number 5. Bill Gates, $117 billion. Bill Gates is the co-founder of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and is worth $117 billion. Bill Gates and Paul Allen co-founded the software behemoth Microsoft, and over time, Gates sold off the majority of his holdings in the business, keeping only 1% and investing the rest in stocks and other assets. When the share price of Microsoft soared following earnings last year in April, Bill Gates joined the $100 billion club. The largest private charity foundation in the world is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Seattle is where Gates was born and raised. He and Allen established Microsoft in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in 1975. It rose to become the biggest personal computer software provider in the world. After Steve Ballmer succeeded Gates as CEO in January 2000, Gates continued to serve as the company's chairman of the board of directors and assumed the role of chief software architect. He received criticism for his business practices in the late 1990s because they were viewed as anti-competitive. Numerous court decisions have supported this opinion. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the private philanthropic organization he and his then-wife Melinda founded in 2000, hired Gates full-time beginning in June 2008, while he continued to work part-time for Microsoft. In order to help the newly appointed CEO Satya Nadella, he resigned from his position as chairman of the board of directors of Microsoft in February 2014 and took on a new role as a technological advisor. In order to devote more time to his charitable initiatives on climate change, global health and development, and education, Gates resigned from his board seats at Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway in March 2020. Number 4. Jeff Bezos, $117 billion. Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, is the fourth richest person on Earth with a net worth of $117 billion. Even after divorcing his wife Mackenzie in 2019 and giving her a portion of his Amazon stock, his opinion has not changed. In 1994, Bezos launched the Titan Amazon from his Seattle garage. With more individuals shopping online as a result of the coronavirus outbreak, the e-commerce behemoth has benefited. Bezos graduated from Princeton University in 1986 after being born in Albuquerque, raised in Houston, and living in Miami. He has degrees in computer science and electrical engineering. From 1986 to the beginning of 1994, he worked on Wall Street in a range of related disciplines. In the latter part of 1994, Bezos created Amazon while driving from New York to Seattle. Since starting as an online bookstore, the business has grown to offer a wide range of other e-commerce goods and services, including streaming audio and video, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. Through its Amazon Web Services division, it is the largest provider of virtual assistants and cloud infrastructure services, as well as the largest online sales firm, internet company by revenue, and internet company overall. Number 3. Gautam Adani, $127 billion. Gautam Adani, the Adani Group's promoter, has allocated a portion of his multi-million-dollar corporate fortune to the energy, logistics, agriculture, aerospace, and other industries. Adani is the richest man in Asia thanks to the Adani Group, a worldwide company that manages port operations and projects in India. Adani relocated to Mumbai in 1978 while still a teen to work as a diamond sorter for Mahendra Brothers. His older brother Mahasukbhai Adani purchased a plastics facility in Ahmedabad in 1981 and asked him to oversee operations. This business ended up serving as Adani's entry point into international trade via imports of polyvinyl chloride, PVC. He began importing basic polymers for small-scale companies in 1985. Adani created Adani Exports in 1988, the holding company for the Adani Group that is today known as Adani Enterprises. The corporation first traded in agricultural and energy-related commodities. When economic liberalization policies proved advantageous for his business in 1991, he began expanding into the trading of metals, textiles, and agricultural items. The Gujarati government announced the management outsourcing of the Mundra port in 1994, and Adani was awarded the contract in 1995. He constructed the first jetty in 1995. The operations were once run by Mundra Port and AMP, Special Economic Zone. However, they were moved to Adani Ports and AMP, says. The business is currently the biggest private multi-port operator. The capacity of Mundra Port, India's largest private sector port, is close to 210 million tons of cargo per year. Number 2. Bernard Arnault and family, $167 billion. The second richest person on the planet is Bernard Arnault, chairman and CEO of LVMH, France. His empire of more than 70 businesses, including Louis Vuitton and Sephora, has generated a net worth of $167 billion for him. Bernard Arnault, a French businessman and the richest man in Europe, amassed a $100 billion fortune in December of the previous year. On March 5, 1949, Bernard Jean-Étienne Arnault was born in Roubaix. His mother, Marie Joseph Savinel, was a fan of Dior. She was Étienne Savinel's daughter. His father, civil engineer Ferret, Savinel owner and manufacturer Jean-Léon Arnault, graduated from École Centrale Paris. Arnault attended both the Lycée Faidherbe in Lille and the Lycée Maxence van der Meersch in Roubaix for his education. He completed his studies at France's top engineering school, the École Polytechnique, in 1971, and then started working for his father's business. 3 years later, Ferret, Savinel sold its industrial construction division and changed its name to Farinel after persuading his father to focus the business attention on real estate. Following the acquisition of a textile company and relocation of their headquarters, the company renamed the real estate branch to the George V Group. The real estate assets were later sold to Compagnie Générale des Eaux, CGE, eventually becoming Nexity. Number 1. Elon Musk, $189 billion. Elon Musk is attempting to revolutionize transportation on Earth with Tesla, a manufacturer of electric vehicles, and in space through SpaceX, a manufacturer of rockets. Elon Musk's net worth is currently $189 billion, while Tesla, his electric car company, is now valued at close to $800 billion. SpaceX, Musk's rocket company, is currently valued at close to $100 billion. Musk is a divisive character who has made contentious claims about politics and technology, particularly on Twitter. He has come under fire for making unfounded claims and circulating false information on COVID-19. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) filed a lawsuit against Musk in 2018 after Musk falsely claimed in a tweet to have funds secured for a private acquisition of Tesla. As part of a settlement deal with the SEC, Musk resigned as chairman of Tesla and paid a $20 million fine. What do you think of our list? Tell us in the comments section below. Please follow our YouTube channel to see more of this type of material. Click the bell button if you want to hear from us frequently.